Hey guys, Spooks here, and welcome back to some more Kingdom of Loathing. Let's see if your guys' guesses on the pool skill requirement is correct. I'm guessing 10, which is unfortunate. But, oh, I hate these things. There we go. Let's get some chalk. Why not? Come on. I'm gonna lose all my stuff again. Gregorio's gained another pound. Just what we've been trying to get this stupid key. Come on. Oh, these are all different. You lean over your cue and slam the ball for the break. The balls scatter nice and you even manage to get one in. You miss your next attempt, though, and the ghost proceeds to run most of the table with only the 8 ball left to pocket when it becomes your turn again. You're left with a tricky shot that requires some low English, and you hit a little too low and with a little too much force. The ball hops up into the rail, ricochets off the table, and hits you in the forehead with a crack. When you wake up, neither the ghost nor his key are anywhere to be seen. Oh well, at least you got some practice. Come on. Oh, come on. We're at 7. This is ridiculous. Ouch. Don't really have a lot of these left. Come on. Dang it. Oh, I got a 6 ball though, so that's new. How annoying. I wish that resting your tent would give you stuff. Oh, cool. Okay, so we'll be back in a split second for you guys. Alright, so I watched TikTok for about 20 minutes and here we are. We got our 40 adventures. Oh, hello. Oh, wait. We did this one. Let's search the cupboard. The contents of the cupboard are surprisingly mundane. A box of spare billiard balls, pool chalk, and Q-tips. A couple decks of cards and some poker chips, ping pong paddles and balls. It's hard to imagine anything less frightening than a game of ping pong. There's also a few board games. You notice that the Scrabble tiles are almost entirely O's with a few scattered B's. The white king in the chess set has a little string hangman's noose around it, and the clue set has twice the number of weapons as usual, as well as some extra cards like the vengeful ghost of Great Uncle Mauve. So that's a little more like what you were expecting. As you were putting the games back in the cupboard, the lights in the house flicker and come back on. Guess it's time to get back to business, whatever that might be. Okay. Oh, here we go again. Fighting things. It never ends. Come on, man. Also the ghost. Come on. Lean over your cue and slam the ball for the break and somehow manage to entirely miss the lead ball. The cue ball clacks into the side of the rack and the balls barely scatter. I meant to do that, you say with a haughty expression, as the ghost just stares at you, proceeds to run the table and then vanishes with a shake of his head. Of course he did. Do I leave and like try something else? I think it'll keep my pool skill 8. Let's go and try to do something else. Otherwise, it's just going to be a really boring time for y'all. Talk to the deep fat friars in the distant woods. Distant woods, deep fat friars. Talk to the deep fat friars. Please, adventurer, help us. We are performing a ritual at our infernal gate, and Brother Starfish dropped the butter knife. All of the infernal creatures escaped our grasp and have tainted our grove. Please clean the taint. Collect the 3 items necessary to perform the ritual, which will banish these fiends back to their own realm. The first item can probably be found in the dark neck of the woods. The second item will be in the dark heart of the woods. And the third item is the dark elbow of the woods. Okay, so neck is first. It's recommended to have at least 45 moxie to do adventure here. Okay, well, I'm going to listen to that. I'm going to listen to that warning. And we're actually just going to go to Cobb's Knob in the nearby plains. Hey, you're fighting a sub-assistant Knob mad scientist. You know how sometimes a mad scientist will have an assistant? Well, sometimes those assistants have assistants, and that's what this Knob Goblin is. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve, though, so watch out. Ooh, he had a firecracker apparently up his sleeve. Ooh, this is a Knob Goblin guard who's fallen asleep at the switch. The switch, in this case, is the entrance to Cobb's Knob. Normally, these guys are pretty tough, but they're notoriously hard to wake up, so you could probably just take this one. Okay. I want that. Let's see. Oh, 2 to 3. 25 though. So that's bonus. Oh, on the way to Cobb's Knob, you trip over something in the road. You stop to investigate, and it turns out to be a chest full of meat. Some guys have all the luck and all the stubbed toes. This Knob Goblin is currently in training to be a chef. He proudly wields his set of neophyte tongs and whistles a happy cooking song as he prepares to beat you senseless. Cool. Oh goodness, sorry, excuse me. This is a deadly combination of a neophyte Knob Goblin chef and a magically animated barbecue grill. I got a bowl of cottage cheese. Wow. The Hosen one. Hobgoblin Uber Pants. As you approach Cobb's Knob, a female Knob Goblin approaches you and says, "Hey, does this rag smell like chloroform to you?" When you wake up, you are deep within the inner sanctum of the Knob Goblin Seamstress Guild. The head seamstress approaches you, her head bowed reverently, and says, "Oh, chosen one, you have come at last. At last may we bestow upon their rightful owner our most holy of pants." She hands you a pair of pants, and you shrewdly leave before they figure out that you're just some guy and not the chosen one at all. I'm gonna put on my pants. These are the finest pants I've ever been made. I mean, damn, Gina. These pants so fine in the 16th century. And I can wear them. Get out of here. Heck yes. Now, those are some nice pants. Okay, well, let's see. Make your way inside Cobb's Knob and the nearby lanes. Just keep doing that. But what was in here? Oh, I got a chef tag and a bone with a price tag on it. That's interesting. And I got another chef's hat. I have so much stuff. As you near Cobb's Knob, you smell something familiar. Following your nose, you reach a clearing in which several Knob Goblins appear to be having a barbecue. I'm gonna kiss the chef. Oh. You pucker up and approach the Knob Goblin chef, but he sees you coming, produces a bottle of magical lighter fluid, and squirts it onto the grill. Rude. Code red. Hey, Knob Goblin encryption key. Let's go. Okay. Near the knob, you encounter one of those sleeping guards you keep seeing everywhere. You're about to attack him, but then you notice he's got a cool-looking insignia sewn onto his pants, and realize that he must be some sort of high-ranking officer. Marveling at the discipline of the Knob army, you decide to rifle through his pockets to see if he's carrying anything important. And sure enough, you find what appears to be an important code document folded up in his back pocket. Let's see. Hey, what does this do? Hey, it's one of many pearl bones? Maybe. I guess it's a quest item. There's an encryption key. How do I use that? Miscellaneous? Oh, Cobb's Knob map. I can use this now. Find some way to infiltrate the throne room with Cobb's Knob. With the map in one hand and the encryption key in the other, you do two things. The first is that you decode the map and figure out where the back entrance to Cobb's Knob is. And the second is that you find yourself wishing you had a third hand, so you could enjoy a tasty glass of ice-cold lemonade while you're doing the first thing. Reading maps is hard work. You memorize the location of the door and then eat both the map and the encryption key, for no particular reason, really. It just seemed like a cool spy thing to do. Makes sense to me. Okay, where do I need to go? Throne room? Okay, I'm just gonna go one by one, I suppose. To the laboratories. Off-duty Knob Goblin Elite Guard. Ooh. You walk to the Cobb's Knob barracks and encounter an elite guard getting ready to... I cannot read tonight. Getting ready for bed after the end of his shift. Luckily for you, you didn't catch him with his pants down. And also, luckily for you, you did catch him with his helmet off. 20, please, plus 4 damage. Swarm of knob lice. Ew. As you're carefully stepping between the filthy straw mattresses that line the walls of the barracks, you trip over a footlocker and fall face first into one of them. Ew. Okay, let's check the kitchens. Oh, hi. As you're walking down one of the passageways in Cobb's Knob, you see a glint of metal sticking out from the edge of one of the ubiquitous piles of garbage. It's a key. Cobb's Knob lab key. Let's go. Harem. Oh. I misunderstood. This is a Knob Goblin harem girl of a certain age. Okay, that description applies to all of the girls who aren't currently in some multi-age quantum state, but that means... What I mean is she's of an age that is certainly too old to be providing the services the harem provides. So she'll make sure all the harem girls have everything they need and books appointments for them, so she's kind of a just past sexy middle manager. Oh, cool, I got a corset. I'm gonna leave. Treasury. You managed to make your way into the back room of the treasury without attracting any unwanted attention from the accountants. You repay that lack of attention by giving them a lack of big chest of meat you find on the floor. Sweet. Dispensary. And the girl voice calls out password. That's a lot of influence. This is one of the most mad of the Knob Goblin mad scientists. He spent most of his life in the futile pursuit of a formula to turn lead into meat. But the most he could muster was turning cardboard into tofu, and nobody could tell the difference. After so many failures, he devoted the remainder of his life to the pursuit of combining chemicals and magical incantations to make smoke, bubbles, and pretty colors in beakers. And that's been a lot easier and more rewarding. Hallelujah. I don't know if I'm supposed to be like finding something special here. There's no way to infiltrate the throne room. Oh, oops. Apparently this mine is haunted because as you near the shaft, you're attacked by what appears to be a ghost miner. He's unaccompanied by a ghost parent, ghost guardian. He's swinging his ghost mattock around in a decidedly dangerous fashion. Okay, I don't want that. Throne room. You knock on the throne room door. The Goblin King answers, looks you up and down, and says, "You are neither a guard with a cake nor one of my harem girls." Apparently, not being either of those things is sufficient cause for a beating, because that's what he gives you, before tossing you out into the hallway and slamming the throne room door. Slamming the throne room door. Looks like you're gonna need to figure out a way to get past, to get him to let his guard down. Okay, so I need to be a guard with a cake, or one of his harem girls. Oh, goody. I wonder if I can get a cake from the kitchen. That looked like a guard from the barracks. We're going to leave that episode here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I know we didn't get a lot done, but we got some. So, yeah, we're in Cobb's Knob now. Interesting. Until next time, guys, stay spooky. Doodles!